Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. So this is the dinner portion of the SANDF 24-hour Day 1. This was back in 2020, sort of during COVID, and it expires in 2021. This is a very short expiry date for these rations. But it is because of the cheese that's in. I don't know why it's just 6 months, but well, apparently the thing about this one, I don't know how accurate this is because it was back during COVID, and they said that there might be some discrepancies in their ration stuff. They are running out of stuff and they can't get it from suppliers. So normally this comes in a box, so I don't know if this bag is a new thing. So I don't know if this is a new thing or if this is a just sort of a COVID experience. So let's see. Now we are not going to use, we still have sugar left. We also have some creamer left. Which one is creamer? There is creamer. So we also have some creamer left, which you can use with your tea, but we are not going to. Here is also some tomato sauce and ketchup, which I don't know if we are going to use, but we might. So let's park it somewhere else. We're going to do this cup of soup. I'm not sure if this is beef or chicken. They do not really say. Maybe at the back here. Don't know if you can read there, but we will just quickly look and I'll come back to you. So there's some weird, I don't know what, a lot of soupy ingredients. I'm not sure what flavor this soup is, but it is soup in a cup. We're going to do our chewing gums. I like these little bags they give you because then you can sort of group all your chewing gums together and just get them out of the way. Especially if you want to repack your ration like some people do. Take it out of the box, put the stuff in the little bags, and then it won't get lost in your pack. We've got rooibos tea in a nice bag. Quite a nice plastic. Quite a strong plastic. A nice, or not really strong, but a sturdy-ish plastic. And it's just a little normal tea bag. And then we've got our beef curry, 200 grams. Can't really see when this expires. I think, yeah, that is expired in 2021. April, so around, well. Then you get the rice. The rice. Oops, sorry, the beef stew expires in April 2023. This is 200 grams. This expires somewhere in 2022. But the rice, very, very hard. You can't squash it like this. It's literally a thick sheet or a hard sheet. You can't really bend it. It's really, you can't, if you have to eat this cold, the beef stuff you can do, but the rice, I don't think, even if you mix it into the cold beef curry, it just won't work. But anyway, here we go. We are going to heat this up. And I see they also ran out of the sleeves. They sometimes have got the ingredients and stuff on. But I did show it in some of my previous videos. I show the stuff where it is on. And I think it's on my Facebook page if you're interested. There's some free photos of it. Alright, so we'll get these heated up and mixed up. I'm not going to show you how it looks before then because, well, and get this, and then we will be back. As you see, not a big supper, but I planned it this way. I had all my snacks before then, because you get sort of a cup of soup, you get your cup of tea, so you've got 2 cups of fluid already, which is half a liter more or less, and then you get your 350 grams worth of food, because 150 grams of starch and this, the meat and sauce part. So this is quite a nice meal. So see you now. First we will look at the mince. This is the curry. Or not the mince, the meat part. You can see a very, very saucy meat, but there's a reason for it and we'll get to that. Here's the meat. this really has is a cumin taste and a curry burn. You can taste the curriness, but that's really all of it is. The meat is dry. There is some vegetables in there as well, which you do taste a bit, but yeah, well, I don't know. So the rice, let's just zoom out a bit so that you can see a bit more of the food. Very, very dry rice. I've heated it up in the pouch. Before it, you couldn't really squash it. This is the barbecue rice. You do get to smell sort of a tomatoiness, so let's taste this. Very dry, tomatoey, and it still sticks together. Now, we will, so let's mix the rice into this curry here, or into the curry. And then I'll let it stand for a bit. Zoom in. The sauce is all drunk up now. So let's taste a bit of it now. The sauciness is a bit gone, but it's sort of into the rice. But it's still, the rice is still a bit dry. Your meat is also still a bit dry. And there's no real taste here. I'm not going to bother putting in the ooh, where's the condiment now? Not even going to bother putting in the condiments. It's such a little, that doesn't really make a difference. Okay, we've just did the curry, so we're not going to bother with that one. Let's do the rooibos. I like my tea strong, so I let it steep a while. You can see they're very dark red color. So what I like about rooibos, I'm not really a fan of tea anyway, but the nice thing about rooibos is it's a bit more herby than normal tea. You don't get that bitter tea taste. Even if your rooibos is strong, that's why a lot of people don't like it. Is you don't get that tea taste. It doesn't. It doesn't taste so strong as what it is. It never tastes very strong. But you don't get that tea. I don't like that tea bitteriness of the tea. This rooibos does not have it at all, and it really has been steeping a while. This is sort of a herby, sort of tea-like. It's quite nice. I wonder. It's a quite nice tea. If you can get, I don't know if you get rooibos in the US, but if you can get it, try it. It's nice. Now let's taste our soup. I think this is beef soup. Alright, our soup has been standing also for a bit now, so it's a bit thickened up on top. You must just mix it through again. It's not. You get the beefy taste. There's not really vegetables or anything in there, but you get the beefy taste. But it's not as strongly salted as some of the instant soups you get. You sort of get a mild. You do get that instant soup flavor, of course, but it's sort of a milder taste. It's not as a strong salty taste. I don't know how much salt there is. There is salt in there, and it's listed quite high up in their little list, but you don't get that overwhelmingly salty taste that comes jumping out of the cup at you. But it's a mild beef taste, and it's a quite good thing. That's why I kept the meal so small, because you've got your soup, you've got your curry, and you've got your rooibos. It's quite a nice soup. So I think it's a good thing to have with your curry, because this curry, it's not overwhelmingly bitey curry, but it still has a bite. So if you don't like curry, you can sort of cool your mouth down every now and then. So you've got 5 packets of gum. So it is enough to keep you throughout the day. You can chew it nicely and spread it out, so you have 10 pieces of it. Okay, we've got a wild cherry flavored. So the interesting thing about South African rations is they change their gums quite frequently. I must say that sometimes they keep it for a while, other times they sort of change it throughout. I think every order or so I got different gum. Not in every package, but every sort of order. So let's check the wild cherry. No mintiness at all. You get that cherry taste. It's just like eating a candy. There's no mintiness, so you can chew this and then eat your meal and then chew some more and then eat something else. So it's not as if it will interrupt your taste buds for a while like the eucalyptus one did, or the Halls one. This is just a nice cherry flavor. So you can chew it, nice cherry flavor, it clears your mouth, and then you can just eat something else. Alright, let's just quickly check this. Alright, let's check this with the chutney. I just added the chutney quickly so that we can see if it makes a difference, but I don't think so because there is just not enough of it. There just isn't enough chutney here to actually make a difference in the taste. Maybe a bit sweeter, but not really. You might put it on a little bit of the curry, but there is really not enough chutney to make any difference in the taste. So this was my review of the dinner portion of the SANDF 24-hour pack 1 or day 1. Alright, so what did I think about the meal? The curry, really, they can change it to the new menu, I think. This is just, the rice is just too structured, it's too dry. Your meat is also dry, so the sauce, they can't compensate for both the rice and the meat. The soup is good, nice beef soup, not very salty, nice interesting low-key beef taste. Rooibos tea is just normal rooibos tea, nice herby, or more herby than normal tea. And then you get your little cherry gum that we had this time, quite nice. It doesn't interrupt eating at all, just tastes like a little sweet. So thanks for watching. It was an interesting ration, this overall, because it was COVID. You're not sure which parts are new and which parts not, but it was still a good ration. I know there's one of the days or two you can't get at the moment, but couldn't get when I ordered this one, but it was good. It was they really did. You didn't feel like that it was skimped. If there was replacements in this, it didn't really. The only thing that might have been a replacement is the cookie, but I'm not sure if that is the new cookies they use. I've seen that the cookies in that packing before, so it might just be that they've switched their cookies, that they use different cookies now. But it doesn't really seem to be a difference in besides the color of the packing to the rations we had previous years. So as I said, not if you take COVID in consideration to this meal, it didn't really have an effect. The only thing was the cookie then and the packaging. That it was not in a box but in a bag. So that's the only difference I saw. So thanks. So I'm not going to do all 8 rations anyway, because or 8 SANDF rations for 2020 because I just felt there wasn't enough change. Maybe for 2021 ones, I'll see when they I'll see if I will do some of them. But anyway, so thanks for watching this ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com.